What up, Knicks fans? We have some breaking news here on the channel. The New York Knicks have signed another Villanova Wildcat, Ryan Arcidiacono. This will be his second stint with the New York Knicks. Ryan Arcidiacono, the former Villanova Wildcat, will be signing with the Knicks as we are just weeks away from NBA training camp getting up and rolling. This is why you subscribe to the channel, though. Whether we're at the house, whether we're at the studio, we're going to do everything we absolutely can to keep you, all Knicks fans out there, up to date on the latest Knicks news and rumors. So if you're looking for free content all season long, watch parties for almost every single game this season, hit that sub button and sub for New York Knicks dubs. Alrighty, let's dive into it. Ryan Arcidiacono, he is signing with the New York Knicks. That is the last roster spot that is open for this team. And Arcidiacono will be a part of this team going into training camp. And I assume he will make this roster as he is a great friend of Jalen Brunson. Obviously has a relationship with Josh Hart and Donte DiVincenzo. But also, Tom Thibodeau is a big fan of Ryan Arcidiacono. This comes from Ian Begley, quote, "The Knicks were reluctant to include Arcidiacono in a trade for Josh Hart last February prior to the 2023 NBA trade deadline. They did so to satisfy league trade stipulations. Tom Thibodeau often praised Ryan Arcidiacono for his professionalism last season. Arcidiacono is the fourth Villanova player on the roster. He joins Brunson, Hart, and Donte DiVincenzo. Arcidiacono is known to be particularly close with Jalen Brunson." So I want to get everyone involved in the comment section right now. I want your one-word reaction to the Knicks signing, or I guess you could say re-signing, or signing Arcidiacono for the second time. Give me your one-word reaction, though, for good old Arch to be back with the New York Knicks. Mine is Villanova. Villanova Wildcats. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'll say it 1,000 more times. I will never, ever, ever, ever have a problem with the New York Knicks adding more Villanova Wildcats to this team. Because, look, at the end of the day, you have to do whatever it takes to make sure Jalen Brunson is happy as a New York Knick. That's just what you do when you have a superstar on your roster. When the face of the franchise is a player, or when a player on your team is the face of the franchise, you do whatever to make them happy. And if Brunson and Arcidiacono are really good friends like they are, and Brunson wants him on this basketball team, you do it. It's not like the NFL where you have 52 other guys. It's not like the MLB where you have like 27, 30 people on a roster. This is the National Basketball Association. One player can make or break your team. And if you can make sure that the face of your franchise, the best player on this team, the engine to this team is happy, you absolutely do that. So now you have 4 Villanova Wildcats: Brunson, Josh Hart, Donte DiVincenzo, and Ryan Arcidiacono. My next point. This isn't going to be a player that's going to play a whole lot of minutes. We know that. If you know who he is, if you watch this team the past couple of years, you know that. Arcidiacono has been on the Knicks. He's played in 10 games in 2021, and then he played 11 games for the Knicks in 2022. 21 career games played for the Knicks, averages 4.9 minutes in those games, averaging less than a point per night. Look, he does not stuff the stat sheet because he doesn't even stuff the minutes played. But the thing is, this is an end-of-the-bench guy that works his tail off, going to be a great practice player, and he's going to bring a winning dynamic once again to this team. And at the end of the day, you're making some of your best players and most important players, and quite frankly, some of your highest paid players. And Brunson at over $100 million, Josh Hart over $90 million, and now Donte DiVincenzo over $50 million. Happy on this team. My first and second thought when I heard this news was, can we add one more Villanova Wildcat with the name of Mikal Bridges? Man, oh man, he's still the player that I want the Knicks to pursue. I know he didn't pop off in Team USA World Cup play this offseason, but I just think him in a lineup next to Brunson on this team, 3-and-D small forward, can create his own shot and defend all positions on the court, except center, would make a whole lot of sense. But the news of the day, Ryan Arcidiacono is signing most likely a 1-year veteran minimum deal to return to the Knicks and fill their final roster spot. Look, we broke this down on the channel a couple of weeks ago. We told you that the Knicks were going to be interested in Ryan Arcidiacono, and we told you they're going to be interested in Taj Gibson. They had one roster spot to fill, and that was filled by now Ryan Arcidiacono. The Knicks also did make some other moves today. They released a player that, to be honest with you, I didn't even know was on the team. Let me scroll through my Twitter feed to just find out who that was. I don't even have my phone on me. Nick, it was from the Knicks PR account. It was a guy, I believe, on a 10-day contract, just doing some shuffling on the back end of this Knicks roster. Knicks PR, here we go. The Knicks have released, they waived Dmitro Skapinstev. I don't know who that is. Earlier in the week, the Knicks did sign Charlie Brown to an Exhibit 10 contract, which was pretty much a tryout for the training camp session. So we'll see if he can make this roster. Knicks also on the 8th of September released Obadiah Noel. So they're just doing some shuffling on the back end. But they did put out a PR statement about Arcidiacono, and I want to read that to you guys. Arcidiacono is 29 years old, 6'3", 195 pounds, averaged 1.3 points and 1.2 assists in 8.6 minutes over 20 games and 4 starts with the Portland Trail Blazers and New York Knicks last season. He spent the 2021-2022 season with the Knicks, recording 1.6 points over 10 games. Prior to New York, he spent 4 seasons with the Chicago Bulls, averaging 4.8 points and 2.2 assists and 2 rebounds over 17.6 minutes in 207 games and 36 starts. He holds career averages of 4.4 points, 2.0 assists, and 1.9 rebounds over 16.4 minutes in 237 NBA games, including 40 starts over 6 seasons with the Bulls, Knicks, and Blazers. The Pennsylvania native played 4 seasons at Villanova University and was named the NCAA Tournament Most Outstanding Player in the Wildcats Championship run in 2016. He was named First Team All-Big East and Big East Co-Player of the Year as a junior in 2015. He averaged 11.1 points, 2.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.1 steals for his collegiate career. So you're getting a 15th or 16th man, a guy that has a good relationship with the best players on the Knicks, and I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Look, you don't sign someone that's, at least we've seen since Tom Thibodeau has taken over this team, the Knicks are going to sign someone at the end of the bench that they want to play a whole lot of minutes. Locker room, intangibles, good teammate, team chemistry. That's what Tibbs is looking for at the end of his bench, and he gets that in Ryan Arcidiacono. Just wanted to get you guys the news of the day as the Knicks make a roster move. And like we tell you, when the Knicks make a move, we make a video no matter where we are. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that sub button, and sub for Knicks Dubs. We'll see you later.